Hi everyone, my name is Rosina and welcome to my channel. In today's video, I'm going to explain why we need to start talking about mental health and how we can actually raise awareness about mental health issues. According to a data in World Health Organization, close to 800,000 people commit suicide every year globally. That is, every passing 40 seconds, a person commits suicide. Suicide is also one of the second most leading cause of death among 15 to 29 years old. So according to a study, 90% of people who commit suicide seem to display the signs and symptoms of mental health issues. So then why isn't anyone talking about mental health? So the first reason why people do not talk about mental health is because there is negative stigma attached around mental health issues. So mental health is considered somewhat of not real thing, it's all in your brain kind of thing. And nobody takes it seriously until someone is seriously injured or someone loses their lives. The second reason why people do not talk about mental health issues is because there is lack of education and there's lack of information, and even worse, there is so much misinformation going on around. There's complete lack of education when it comes to mental health. Even in school, when I studied about health and education, there was no mention of mental health. We talked about physical health, we talked about balanced diet, we talked about physical fitness, but we never talked about mental health. Mental health isn't a thing in school, mental health isn't a thing that we discuss in family, mental health isn't a thing that we discuss with our friends. The third reason why people do not talk about mental health is because there's always sense of embarrassment, there is fear of judgment, and there is a constant worry that people might think you are a weak person because you are talking about mental health. And especially among men, it is really prevalent because men are supposed to be tougher, they think like they should be emotionally stronger and they are not supposed to talk about their emotions. So that could be the reason why they hide their emotions, they hide their pain, and statistically speaking, the suicide rate is higher among men than in women. So what exactly is mental health? According to mentalhealth.gov, mental health is your psychological, your emotional and social well-being. It is exactly how you think, how you feel, and how you act in your daily life. Every mind is different, every person reacts to the emotions differently. How they process their stress, how they process sadness, how they process grievance and these traumatic events is different for everyone. So when a person suffers from mental illnesses, it interferes with their ability to make decisions, it interferes with their ability to perform their daily activities, and overall it is a very stressful and very painful event. Unlike your physical injuries, unlike your physical ailment, there is no such a thing as finding out what is it that is exactly hurting you. You cannot show another person where it is hurting you. So that is why people are more likely to ignore these mental health issues. So how do we raise awareness about mental health, and how can we encourage people to talk about their mental health issues? Recently there have been videos of people doing these 25 push-ups for 25 days circulating around in internet, which apparently helps in raising awareness about mental health issues like PTSD, anxiety and depression. It started as a good cause because it was started when there were data that 22 war veterans were losing life every single day because of these mental health issues like PTSD. And now it has turned into this 25-day 25 push-up challenges, which is not only dedicated to PTSD but also depression and anxiety. I really appreciate the effort of people coming toward as a community to raise awareness, but then you are only posting your videos doing 25 push-up. It is more like a trend than actually trying to raise awareness. If you want to raise awareness, there should be talk about mental health issues. You should be educating yourself more about mental health issues. You should be encouraging other people to talk, you should be communicating, you should be trying to reach out to the people who are suffering. And that, I think, is actually how you can actually raise awareness. Some of you might argue that staying physically fit will help people to fight against mental disorders or mental issues. However, that is not completely true. Staying physically fit is not going to improve your mental health if you are already suffering from mental illnesses. If you do not have any illnesses and you are doing these exercises, you are staying active, then that may help your mental health to be in like top-notch state. But if you are already suffering from mental illnesses, doing 25 push-ups every day is not going to dramatically change your situation. If you are suffering from mental health issues, the only thing you can do is get a professional help. And be it a therapy, be it a medication, it has to come from someone who is professional. It should not be coming from an armchair psychologist. People just assume that it is a thing that you have built up in your mind. Mental illnesses are things that you just build up in your mind, that you something you just imagine and you should snap out of it. So the first thing you can do to raise awareness about mental health is educate yourself. You need to have all the information. You need to end the stigma that is prevalent in your mind, and you need to be open and receptive when someone displays their emotions and when someone shares something with you. Secondly, what you can do is encourage other people to communicate and communicate your own experiences, your own feelings with other people, so that it will build a platform where it is okay for people with illnesses to come out and seek professional help. It will encourage them to come out with their experiences. And next time when someone talks about mental health, don't think of it as like a woke issue or something that has come from a Western culture. Think of it as a real issue. It is a real problem. It has been existent. We have been ignorant, and now is the time to act. So thank you for watching the video, guys. I hope you find the content useful. Don't forget to subscribe to my channel if you haven't already subscribed, and I'll see you in the next video. Till then, take care, stay safe.